You know, much has been talked about of late, and deservedly so, about our incredible high cost of living here. And earlier this week, we participated with the governor in his emergency proclamation. In the course of that press conference, you know, we talked about the fact that the math doesn't work. It doesn't work across any data point that you look at. And so we, on the city side, have been challenged, if you will, to see what it is we can possibly do to help with that. And so this year, we talked openly about our being surprised by the assessments and what that triggered and what our council was able to do in working collectively with them, and we were able to offer a $350 tax exemption, which equated to the 152,000 homeowners about an additional $100,000 in home exemption. And we felt that that was a good step, but people needed more, they wanted more, and I have to really commend Esther Kia Aina for her leadership in this. I'm going to let her talk about it. Today is really about Esther, and I know Council Chair Waters is in here too, and his leadership, because we really felt that doing what we did before, as significant as we had done, as significant as we believed it to be, it still yet wasn't enough. So I'm very proud of what's going to happen here, and the fact that we're going to sign Bill 37 and Bill 40 into law today. So I really want to bring up Esther. This is really her moment. Esther.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Chair Waters, for being here. I wanted to applaud the Mayor for his efforts during the budget, as well as for supporting us throughout the legislative process for Bills 37 and Bill 40, which he will be signing today. Not long after I became a council member, constituents, including particular Kupuna and other families on fixed income, started reaching out to me and other council members about how increased real property taxes were affecting their ability to survive in their homes. And we took these concerns very seriously. In early 2000, I introduced Bills 37 and 40 to update the income-based real property tax credit and home exemptions. Bill 37 would increase the threshold income for eligibility for the tax credit from $60,000 to $80,000. What that means is someone earning $60,000 will only be taxed at 3% of their income, or $1,800. In the case of someone making $80,000, they will be taxed at $2,400 maximum. Bill 40 would increase both the general and Kupuna home exemptions by $20,000 each. For all homeowners, it will increase from $100,000 to $120,000, and for Kupuna, it will be from $140,000 to $160,000. The threshold for eligibility for the credit had not been updated since 2014, and the home exemptions were not updated since 2019. We need to be better in considering these type of modifications on a more timely basis. And I think these updates are critical to account for inflation and increased cost of living, which we all know has affected our local families dramatically in recent times. I am so grateful again for the Mayor and Chair Waters, as well as Budget Chair Cordero, as well as all of the council members. These measures are a reflection of why it's so important for our communities to stay engaged, because this is what they had wanted and we responded. Finally, it's very important to remind people that in order, if you have not applied for a home exemption, you have to apply by September 30th of this year. And for the home credit, the tax credit, you also will have to apply for that. That would be for Kupuna. I have been inundated with inquiries from Kupuna, and I'm sure that the tax section for the Department of Budget and Fiscal Services will also be inundated. So if anybody has questions, please call our offices or please call the mayor's offices, and they will direct you to the appropriate application to fill this out. So today is a good day for all of us. I know we have to do more, but it's a good day to at least express gratitude for the taxpayers for today. Thank you so much.